Song 126 is a song that I learned from John Faulkner off one of his albums with Dolores Keane, and it's called Allan, Tyne of Harrow. And I know there are other versions of this. There's one that's very similar that's called Valentine O'Hara. So that's part of what happens to songs as they go from ear to ear and shift. So anyway, this is a tale of a bold highwayman. I am a bold young highwayman, my name is Tyne of Harrow. I come from poor but honest folks near to the hills of Yarrow. Forgetting of a maid with child, for England I sailed over. I left my parents and became a wild and daring rover. Straight to London I did go, where I became a soldier, resolved to fight Britannia's foes. No sergeant at arms was bolder. They shipped me to a foreign shore, where cannons loud did rattle. Believe me, boys, I do not boast how I behaved in battle. Many's the battle I fought in Holland and French Flanders. I always fought with a courage bold, led on by brave commanders. But a cruel ensign called me out, and I was flogged and carted. Cruel the usage they gave me, and so I soon deserted. Straight to England I set sail as fast as wind could heave me, resolved that of my liberty that no one should deprive me. I slept into the woods by night, by all my friends forsaken. I dared not walk the roads by day, for fear I would be taken. But being of a courage keen and likewise able-bodied, I robbed Lord Lyons on the King's highway with pistols heavy loaded. I clapped the pistols to his breast, which made his heart a quiver. 500 pounds in ready gold to me he did deliver. With part of my new store of wealth I bought a famous gelding that over a 5-bar gate could jump. I bought him from Ned Fielding. Lord Arkenstone into his coach I robbed at Covent Garden, and 2 hours later that same night I robbed the Earl of Warren. One night I robbed a Turner Green, a revenue collector, and what I got I gave it to a widow to protect her. I always robbed the rich and great, to rob the poor I scorned, and now in iron chains I'm bound, in doom I now lie borned. It's now in Newgate I'm confined, and by the laws convicted, to hang on Tyburn's trees my fate, at which I'm much affrighted. Farewell, my friends and countrymen, and my native hills of Yarrow. Kind Providence will test the soul of Allan, Tyne of Yarrow.